Master Allah, ruler, zigzag, zig. Blessed be to the Most High, Jah Rastafari.
More issues to address. I got them kind of nervous, cause they know I throw shots in a lot of.
So yeah, man. I seen that, like you seen that post I put up earlier and shit.
Yeah.
Depression is a new trend post and shit. Cause it's like I think I was talking about with that shit. I'm talking to Frost about that shit last night and shit. I mean, and I ended up putting the post up and shit. But I think people are starting to use that as a crutch.
So that's an issue that a lot of people always wanted to address. That's something that I always wanted to address because sometimes I blurt about it. You made the post, but I kind of blurt about it. I kind of rant about it sometimes. And sometimes I feel like we insensitive.
Too insensitive
to people, but some people will be bugging. So you wrote that post, like, yo, depression is a trend. I wrote about a month, or probably like 3 weeks prior to that, I wrote, depression is real, and I would really like punch you in your head if you come to me with that. Depression is real, and so is this box I'm gonna give you if you come to me with that bullshit.
And it is real. So I don't want to minimize the people that go through the depression and all that, but I think it's becoming too trendy.
That's what we talking about. We're not bashing depression. We're not thinking. I even posted something about the guy. The Tate guy, he came up with he was like, yo, it's what you tell yourself, and it's he was breaking down like, you're not suffering depression, you are depressed because you're fat. You're not going through depression, you're just depressed because you're fat. So don't be fat, like you're not going through depression, so because of depression you're getting fat, you're gaining weight because you're eating. No, you're depressed. So that's what he was trying to break down.
What I think is right, because because I really want to clear this up, and I don't want we're not focused on the word depression. We're not focused on the word depression. The sickness. We talking about the depression, the fashion. So now they're gonna say how you're able to tell if somebody's not really depressed or not. You understand me? It's becoming too much. Like people use it to just get away with shit nowadays and shit. They can say whatever they want, do whatever they want, and when you call them out on it, they turn it into some depressing shit they going through.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of bullshit going on out here.
Speaking on
man.
that, look what I wrote. Because I'm trying to see the post I wrote, but look at this, July 22nd, 2020. I wrote, depression and anxiety has become a trendy term in the black community. But I say, F out of here with that weak man mentality. Handle your effing business and stop running from your problems. It's more attractive when you hold it down.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
Like I'm gonna keep it real with you, and it's fucked up to say, but I seen some men. Because, like, you see what everybody's using this depression shit these days? Like, imagine, they got to go back and reimburse the people, that was depressed back in the days and shit, and we overlooked them.
Exactly.
And we just said you was soft, you was sissy. Man up. You're a punk. You understand me?
Yeah.
You were just supposed to be, fall down, scratch your knees, and get up. Dust it off, man. Try again. That's how I see it. That's how I was raised. Mm-hmm. You understand me? So I see how the society is changing, and we have to be. I have a kid that's grown up, and it's gonna be her world. But before it's fully her world, I gotta protect the world that I did come from, and I see a lot of it's too PC. This generation is too PC. Everything these days are too PC.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of bullshit. But depression is a trend, man. It's become a trend these days. I'm gonna keep it funky. It's real depressed people, but a lot of people that saying they're depressed are really not depressed.
And it'd be like music. Not as depression music. It's a trend because of that. They promoting it.
I heard my young boy my young cousin and shit, he make music and shit, but these little kids is depressed. They make some like sad music. And I'm telling them that's the music that's gonna sell for you. Yeah. But then I'm like, yo, but who the fuck broke y'all niggas heart at 14, 16 years old? Like, y'all didn't even live life
mood
yet.
Music,
yeah.
Mood music.
Y'all didn't even live life yet and shit. What y'all really depressed about and
exactly.
shit. I mean,
exactly. Sometimes you gotta ask, like, I ask my daughter, like, yo, you good, right? Like, I ain't do nothing to you, right?
Yeah, so
like, we good. I hug you, I kiss you, I tell you I love you.
You gotta check.
I be like, you good, right? You're not gonna, don't put that shit on me.
Yeah, don't put it, man.
You know what I'm saying? Cause
that's how these kids, like, I even said that the other day in a post and shit. I'm like, this is the generation of holding the parents accountable. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You see how our generation, we ain't hold our parents accountable.
No.
Our parents made a lot of mistakes and shit. Mm-hmm. I could sit down here and name a lot of shit my mom did, they did better. I would have been good, right? But we had to just look at it.
They was first time parents, same way we first time
exactly.
parents.
We got to find our way. But our kids ain't gonna understand that. But we got to find our way. We had to find our way. Our parents just provided us what they could provide us with, and we had to find our way and shit. Exactly. Now we steering these kids way. You know what I mean? We steering these kids in the direction, but they don't care.
They doing this.
I mean,
they
buck the system.
Yeah,
that's one thing about this generation. This new generation buck the system. They don't care about traditional shit. Yeah. They make their own fucking rules. You understand me? It's crazy about that. You got to give them their credit for that. But yo, a lot of them just coming out with this word depressed and just taking it and really running it down to the ground, man. And you don't know who's really depressed.
And you don't know, and then you don't know how to address the issue. And then you come with these rants.
So this is what it is.
Like, yo, I mean? So I put mental health is real. Yeah, so it's this ass whooping that I'm gonna give you if you come with me with that side shit. And that's because it builds people like me now. Because now y'all coming with the depressed, and I see it. I see it from when you started as a trend to when you really believe this shit to when it really crush you. And I know that you did some bullshit, and now I gotta be there saying, oh, you can't do that. I gotta show empathy, and it's hard for me to do that because I know when it's real and I know when it's fucked.
And a lot of things starts from here. Mm-hmm. So you have to become strong up here.
It's called, it's the story that you tell yourself. That is the key.
Exactly.
It's the story that you tell yourself.
You make yourself sad.
Exactly. So whatever it is, you just, and then self-medicated with weed and alcohol and things like that, and then all that come into play, then you probably do have real inherit, because you can inherit, I believe you can inherit mental health problems.
In my 20s, I had some dark days. I mean, I say dark days, dark years.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? I ain't really start getting it together until like late 20s, 27. Mm-hmm. But before that, so I could say from 20, when I came home, probably was 18, right? From 18, 19, still kind of, but from 20 to like 26, it was like kind of some dark years, but I was just able to just, you know what I mean, son? Brush it off because you know what I always use my friends for? My friends was always a crutch, bro. Yo, I used to be going through a lot of shit.
Crazy you say that, bro.
And I go around my friends, and the minute, the little moments I'm around them and we doing what we doing, whatever I'm going through, I don't even think about it. I know eventually I'm gonna have to go back to deal with what I have to deal with. But from right there, it wasn't no time to go back and sob story to these niggas. Yo, bro, we gotta get money. We gotta do this. Like,
you know, and I have friends like that. I even like,
you need money, nigga. You want you from you to hustle, nigga?
Yo, you think
that's
I
how they look at you? Like, you broke?
Telling one of my mans, yo, she broke my heart. I'm ready to kill myself. And my boy is gonna break it down to me like, boy, I know you all your life. What you talking?
Niggas probably want to fight me.
What niggas will fix you up? Yeah. So it's like I recently said some shit like that. Like, I didn't need no therapist. I got 25 friends that I could call right now, and I could get the answers that I don't want to hear. I could call the people that's gonna tell me the truth, not the person that, yo, I only call him because he be nice to me.
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Bun out from my man.
The therapist is really charging you to help them.
Basically,
they don't want that need somebody to talk to.
And you know, it's like sick people can help other people, you know. It's some of the sickest people in their mind. That's some of the sickest people they could figure your shit out, but can't figure their own shit out. So they could like read you.
They be having more problems than you and shit.
They could read you, but
sitting out
that
there.
shit is a talent. They would read you, and they would really read you, and fucking tell you like, yo,
Now, it's really a profession.
you know what I'm saying? And shit, they'd be sick in their brain.
But a lot of them that got into that profession, they got into that profession because they are who they are their clients.
Yeah. That and they needed someone to talk to. So now they're the person to talk to. And, you know what I'm saying?
And they not figuring their shit out. You know what I mean? Because they got fucking sessions.
But what about, all right, you know, I'm going to add to this. We're going to add to, because we always come with facts. We always try to come with statistics, references and stuff. Remember, recently they had a study. It was a post off Twitter that I seen, right? A female, not a female, but it was a suicide prevention group, and one of the girls from the group posted that I can't quote the exact number, but it was like, it was 13 of us in this group, it's 6 left. It was a suicide prevention group. It was a bunch of people that thought about committing suicide in a group to help each other, and they killing each other off. No, themselves, they're committing because they're all around the same
type of people, yeah.
And they often
they seen that shit.
So
they starting to get close to one of that person commit suicide. That person gets feel guilty that they couldn't talk that person out of it.
And that's what happened. And they in the group, it was a number that the group is getting. The group, they're all, and it's like, why would another suicidal person confide in another suicidal person? So a group of suicidal people, you know what I mean?
It's instruction to each other.
And it was crazy. It's like, who's gonna tell them no?
You got to bring that. You got to put them around people that
lively,
that want to live.
That want to live.
Yeah, man.
And now that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? But that shit. What it is. But you know what I mean? If y'all want to talk about it, if y'all want to speak more on us, y'all could go in the comments and be like, seeing, you know what I mean? Check in on with us, see it like, I don't believe that, and we could revisit this topic and all of that. But more or less, it is what it is. We just want to address these issues, you know what I'm saying? So let us know how y'all feel about it. Is depression becoming a trend? Is depression real, or is it becoming more of a trend? So we can't figure out if it's real or not. Hit us up in the comments. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I want to thank y'all for the few people that hit me up like, Marz, I tuned in, and I love that, you know what I'm saying? So
shout out to y'all.
You know what I mean? More sponsors, more guests. We got some guests coming up in the next episode and stuff like that. And just tap in with us, man. Addressing all issues. It's your boy Marz Money.
Rap Wojnarowski.
And we out. Peace.